Hello, welcome. This is today is solo. As you can see, I'm outside. I have got my AirPods in, so if the sound's a bit rubbish, then I'm sorry. I've got to work with what I've got. I'm outside because it's beautiful today, so why not? So I am solo today, which is sad, but gotta do what I gotta do. We're going to start off with well, I'll tell you what we'll talk about today. We'll talk about like shadow banning, presence on like TV and film in terms of like the LGBTQ characters and how they portray. We'll talk a little bit about like streaming services. We've got, what else have we got? Algorithms on there. So a bit of everything, it's a bit more social media based today. So we're going to start off with online feed. So obviously, social media is good and bad. Like we are, it's not perfect, but with the LGBTQ community, sometimes it feels like you're ghosted by your own Instagram. And what do I mean by that? Well, like, for example, social media posts not going to go viral, or even with, not for myself, but like, for LGBT presenting people on like social media, celebrities, they won't do as well. And you've probably heard the term for shadow banning, where Instagram or TikTok will magically silence posts. And you'd never see it for anything that's like, I don't know, political or anything like that. It's always the community stuff, the things that matter most. It's a bit rubbish. Yeah, like, obviously, let me know what you think. But I think that like, nowadays, you think that we've got everyone's a community and we're all like to listen to each other equally. But it's just not the case, unfortunately, which is kind of sad. Like, it's just, who decides what's visible? Who makes those decisions? I don't. I wish we could. The amount of like change people can make. If we actually gave the people that can make change the power to change, we could do a lot, but it just doesn't happen. And like, how do we tick the right boxes? You know what I mean? How do you as a person, as a creator of a community brand, like for example, us, the Composite, how do I push that out and still be a relevant podcast and place and compete with everyone else? When online I'm getting banned, and well, I say banned and shadow banned, and I'm getting silenced. It's just not what we're looking for. I personally think that as people who can make a change and say things that will make a difference, why are we stunted? Like why do we, the people who make change, not get visibility, like we said? It's kind of a bit weird. I feel like I'm ghosted by my Instagram or TikTok. It's just mad. It's honestly psychotic. I wish I had Ellie here. She would run on it with me. But it's like, I also do want attention. Just because you don't go viral doesn't mean you can't make an impact, but it definitely helps. It's weird. Now it's just and TV. Like, we'll talk about TV and streaming services. I'm sorry, but I've been to a lot of TV shows, like a lot of TV shows. Sprint through them well quick, and representation is so small. And like you'll see, right? Example, Heartstopper. It's very, well, I don't want to say it, like, there's a stigma even with like Heartstopper. You've got somebody who's emotionally damaged, you've got somebody who knows they're gay, somebody who's not in the closet. It's kind of that kind of discovery. It's always that, it's never somebody already in the process. It's never solely focused on somebody. And if it is about a gay person, it is only the gay person. they're never background characters, and if they are background characters, the it's still made light of. Why in streaming services is it kind of that I'm gay, I'm sad, that's it, the end, or I'm gay, I found somebody, I discover myself, the end. It's very the same thing over and over again, and I'm sick of it, and I think you should be as well. Like, why can't we have representation that actually matters? That actually shows difficulties of what it is being. Why is it all made to be this amazing? Why is there's no difficulty shown? I think that's the worst worry about social media. Why are we always putting light and creating a story about the things? That's how heartstrong this between is not how it goes. Yes, heartstrong is emotions that are quite common, but it's never no normal relationship goes with that pattern. Never. It never goes. Like a struggle of being gay or LGBT in general. It's just not shown. Maybe it hurts me because that representation we deserve is just not shown. I think it's really weird. Like, and when you watch a show, it could start off incredible, and it would just fall into the same pattern of I'm gay, I'm sad, that's it. Or I'm gay, I'm sad. Fit solution. And I can honestly tell you, it's never just a solution. Never. Never one solution. There's never two solutions. There's to fit. There's nothing one to fix. And two, it's something that if those types of scenarios that you see about I don't know, but you understand what I mean. There always is a solution. Why can't that not be the solution? There never is. In real life perspective, where there is no real solution to real day-to-day LGBT problems. Never is. No matter what the media say, whatever, it's never the case. Honestly, that's the bottom line. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying we need to turn everything into rainbows and prettiness, which obviously I've just covered there. I don't want that. But there is so much room for variety and difference in what in LGBTQ representation. There's so much variety that we just kind of choosing to ignore. Just pretend it's not there. So yeah, it hurts me. I want variety. I want it, you know. But you know, maybe just I'm going. Obviously, I have no one here to play this board, so I'll throw it out to you. I'm going to do a section for algorithm. So what I mean by this is we're kind of doing I'm going to throw out some stigmas. So, for example, a Pride Feed ad campaign in July. What would you call that? Would you say it's an algorithm or an algorithm? So, an algorithm being put out systematically. It's put out because companies want to pretend they're representing, but they don't. Or ally, where it's actually here to represent. You know, it's actually here to show variety in my dad's in the background. Show variety. Let's go. Come on, let me say hi. No? Eating whatever you want. Biscuit. No. Oh, she's coming. Come here. Come on. This is my dog, Biscuit. Oh, she's so beautiful. Oh, you're beautiful. Look, it's a camera. Say hi. Say hi. Sit down. Sit down. Oh, yeah, look at it. I've got to go back to filming. There's people there to watch it. I know. Go. No. Go. Get down. Go. Go on. Take it down. Good. Off you go. Up. Good. Okay. So, you're right. Oh. You get distracted. Oh, thank you. Anyway, so a couple of ones is I am going to throw out a ad campaign in July. Is that an algorithm or not? I can do it. Actually, no. I'm going to save my opinion for next week. I'm going to save it and then I'll be back later this week. We're going to do that one. We're going to do a platform highlighting queer artists, but only showcasing 3. So, or YouTube disclaimers before a YouTube video that has the word maybe. So, yeah, like, where do we stand? What do you think? Obviously, please, in the next episode, write in the comments, just let me know. And yeah, we're going to play a little game. I would have something here to answer it, but not today. And yeah, hopefully, this might have been a slightly shorter episode than usual. However, I do want to say that, like, we overgeneralise a lot when it comes to representation in media for LGBT artists and creators. And in like TV representation, we don't have enough variety at all. And I think it's quite a joke. You might not, but I'd like to think that if you're watching this podcast, you do. And yeah, just give it a thought. Obviously, next week, I don't know what to talk about yet. I guess. Stay tuned. And yeah, I've had enough now. So yeah, and yeah, thanks for sticking with me. I know the posts have been a bit here, there, and everywhere, but yeah. So thank you so much. Obviously, we're not going to do closing confessions this week because I don't have any. However, if you do would like to, be featured on the podcast, please write a note on our website fill out a form, tells you, ask a couple of questions, and you can join a group. Just join the website, join one of us, join the open Twitter, except for everybody. Yeah, thank you so much, and amazing rest of your evening, guys. Bye bye.